Okay. Assuming now that everyone has read the argumentative presentation PDF that is on our Canvas, I'm going to now explain to you in this video in our way, a better way that you can understand how to give a good argument without using your opinion. Okay, we're not writing any more opinion-based writing. We're only doing argumentative, and with argumentative, we are not using our opinion. So, in this scenario, we're going to try and convince our principal to allow all the middle grade students at our school to be able to use their cell phones during lunch every day, not just for awards. So, our argument would be to convince her to allow students to use their phones during lunch. Our claim, this is the argument we're presenting to our principal now. This is students should be allowed to use their cell phones during lunchtime every single day. This can provide a break, okay? So now after we've given her a good claim or a thesis, remember those two words, thesis and claim. This is what we're arguing for. We have to give her a good reason. So a good reason students could be able to use their phones during lunchtime because they went through several classes throughout the day not being able to use their phone, and it gives them a good break, okay? That's a good reason. Now, after we give a reason, we have to support it with evidence. Now, this is where we take our opinion out of anything. We're not using what we've learned or what we know. This is where we will actually go research from a credible source, something using .org or .net or .edu, one of those type of sources to back up our reason that it gives students a much needed break to use their cell phones during school. So this is where we could say, according to the source, yada 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 .org, this they say, and then we quote them, and then we end the quote with our explanation. Okay, so now we have not used any I's. We haven't used I in our paper. We're only using stats. We're not going to use this as a first person. We're going to just say, they say this, this supports this reason, and that's it. And then Dr. Adams can come back and say, well, even though they get the much needed break, cell phones are still a huge distraction. That's when we come in and say, she could be right, but that much needed break helps them be more productive at the end of the rest of the classes for the day. This supports that they should be allowed to use their phones in school. And so that is how you rebut a counter argument, okay? And those are just in our ways how to do a solid argumentative essay or debate. That way, we're not really using opinions, things that we might know in our brain or things someone might have told us. We're actually using credible facts. And that is the key to writing a good argumentative essay. Thanks.